My name is Ivan. I'm the volunteer coordinator for the Notre Refugee Centre, and here we welcome people who are asylum seekers, people who are seeking asylum in the country, or people who have their papers and are now refugees. And our main role is to welcome them, to give them a safe place to come, and we have advice workers where people can come and get the advice, the counselling that they need to navigate the very complicated immigration process, and if they have problems with housing or benefits, we can help them with that too, which is very difficult for them if English is not their first language. We have many activities. I think the first thing I want to emphasize is to give a welcoming space. So being a warm, friendly place for people is very important. And then we have counselling. So people who are suffering from stress, depression, or having a really hard time can speak to our wonderful counsellor called Barbara. We also have English classes. We also have a job club and English for work. So that focuses very much on the vocabulary need to find a job, or to how to look for a job and how to perform in an interview. And we can also help people put a CV together. Mm-hmm. So if they want to send something to a future employer, they can do that. We also have sewing classes, and we have a theatre group as well. And all these are different activities to help people enrich their lives, develop a skill, to help them enter into the world here in the UK. The process from them having their first interview with the Home Office to waiting for replies, and then if it's refused, then they have to go through an appeal process, and it can take a long time. And if people don't have access to a centre like ours and they have to use solicitors, it's very, very expensive. So it's difficult for people. Now we have a wide range of people. From mainly, we were set up it started as a francophone refugee because we we're attached to the church, Notre de France, it's a Catholic church. And so most of our clients were French speakers from Congo, Ivory Coast, Cameroon. Now we're much more diverse. We have people from Eritrea, Somalia, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, India. So it's much more diverse. When I came here 3 years ago, I really had to just use French. But now I have to speak English as well as French. As well as the Francophone African countries, we have people from Nigeria, Uganda. Yeah, they would be the main two African non-French speaking countries. Some people come through the usual process. They might come on a visa, or they just try to get out of the country as best they can, and then when they arrive they claim asylum. So we've had people come that's been through Calais and have risked their lives and come through very dangerous routes, as well as people who've come through the main ports, and then when they're here they claim asylum. I think it's just welcoming people. The world is for everybody, and it's really important that we see human beings, not refugees. Everybody's a human being first. And I think if we look at a person as a human being and not as a refugee or an asylum seeker, maybe then they're our brothers and sisters, and if I had to escape any country, I would want to be received as a human being. I think that's probably always been the case. If you look right back at history, schools, nursing was all started by different groups. And certainly the NGOs actually provide an awful lot of support for the state. For example, the Westminster Council here now works in partnership with the homeless services that are around, because they know they need us to help do their work. So now the partnership with the Westminster Council is much better because they know us now and they say, okay, we need to work together.